Ever feel like the future is kind of racing towards us? Like way faster than a caffeine-fueled robot or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, today we're diving into the heart of the AI revolution
Definitely the right word, diving.
with someone who's been thinking about this for a long time, Daniel Misler.
Oh yeah, he's the mastermind behind unsupervised learning.
Exactly.
And this isn't just like some tech overview.
Right.
What's so interesting about Misler's work is that he spent over 2 decades thinking about how we as humans can thrive in a world increasingly shaped by AI.
Yeah.
From cybersecurity to Apple's machine learning labs, he's really seen it all.
And he does not shy away from the tough stuff either.
No, he doesn't.
He sees this struggle so many of us feel,
Mhm.
trying to find meaning and purpose, a place in the world.
Yeah.
Misler argues that AI could actually amplify that feeling of existential dread.
If we don't approach it carefully.
If we don't approach it carefully, right?
Totally. And he even goes as far as to say companies are just a graph of algorithms. It's a provocative statement, but it gets to the core of how AI could reshape businesses.
Okay, I admit when I first read that, my brain went, whoa, what does that even mean? But then I thought about it.
Yeah.
We're already seeing AI analyze data, optimize processes, and yeah, maybe even expose some of those inefficiencies we'd rather not admit exist.
Exactly. Think about those bloated corporate structures,
Oh, yeah.
layers and layers of management.
Right.
Misler believes AI will act like a surgeon,
Okay.
making businesses leaner and more efficient.
Interesting.
And get this, McKinsey, the global consulting giant, is already using AI to handle 40% of its operations.
40%. That's insane. It makes you wonder what that means for smaller companies, even solopreneurs.
Right.
Could we be on the verge of seeing like a one-person billion-dollar company?
Misler believes it's not only possible, but inevitable.
Wow.
Here's why. AI tools will become so sophisticated that they can handle virtually every aspect of running a business,
Really?
from marketing and sales to legal and customer service.
So instead of needing a whole team, you could have an army of AI assistants working for you around the clock.
Exactly. And it's not just about efficiency.
Okay.
Misler argues that this shift could lead to an explosion of creativity and innovation as entrepreneurs are freed from the day-to-day grind.
So they're empowered to just focus on their big ideas.
Exactly. He predicts this could even boost global productivity by a factor of 5 within the next decade.
5 times more productive. Now that's a future I can get behind. It's like giving superpowers to anyone with a good idea and a laptop.
Yeah.
But it's not just the business world that's about to get a serious AI makeover, is it? Misler also talks about AI igniting a creative revolution.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking about a potential tidal wave of creativity,
Wow.
fueled by AI tools that break down traditional barriers.
Okay.
Think about all the untapped talent out there.
Like who?
Aspiring filmmakers, gifted writers, musicians who never get their shot.
Because they lack the resources or connections.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that saying, talent is evenly distributed, but opportunity is not.
Is that what Misler means by reducing creative friction?
Yes, exactly. He uses this powerful example of someone stuck in sub-Saharan Africa or an apartment in Scotland who has an incredible story to tell, but no way to get it out there.
Interesting.
Misler believes AI can change that by giving those individuals the tools they need to bring their visions to life.
So it's like the democratization of creativity.
Yes.
But how does that actually work? Does everyone get their own AI Spielberg to direct their indie film?
Haha. Good question.
Yeah.
Think of it more like a collaborative partnership.
Okay.
Misler envisions a future where AI helps us overcome our creative limitations,
Interesting.
whether it's writing screenplays, composing music, or even generating stunning visuals.
So AI is like this creative partner.
Yeah, imagine brainstorming with an AI partner that can instantly translate your ideas into rough cuts or musical scores.
Wow, that's next level collaboration. It's
Yeah.
like having a 247 creative partner who also happens to be a master of every art form imaginable.
Right. Yeah. I can see how that would be incredibly empowering for artists of all kinds.
And it's not just about creating new things.
What else?
Imagine using AI to reimagine existing works,
Like how?
to adapt classic literature into different mediums, or translate foreign films with incredible accuracy and nuance.
It's like this whole world of artistic possibilities is about to explode. But let's shift gears for a moment because while all this talk of AI revolutionizing business and unleashing creativity is incredibly exciting, there's also this big elephant in the room.
Oh, yeah.
Jobs.
Everyone's worried about that.
Are we all about to be replaced by robots?
That's the question on everyone's mind, right?
Right.
Misler acknowledges that AI will undoubtedly automate many existing jobs.
Okay.
But he argues that it's not about mass unemployment, but rather a fundamental shift in the types of jobs that will be in demand.
So less robots are taking over and more adapt or get left behind.
Precisely.
Okay.
And Misler believes that understanding how AI will reshape the hiring process will be crucial for navigating this new landscape.
Okay, so tell me more about that.
Sure.
How does he see AI changing the way we find and get hired?
Get ready for this. Misler envisions a future where AI analyzes your entire online presence to assess your skills and fit for a role.
Wait, seriously, like they're going to be scrolling through my Twitter feed.
Think bigger than that.
Okay.
Imagine AI scanning your GitHub repositories to evaluate your coding skills, analyzing your blog posts to gauge your writing abilities, even assessing your contributions to online forums to get a sense of your expertise and communication style.
Whoa, that's like next level background checks.
Yeah.
But it also seems like there's a lot of room for error, even bias, in that kind of system.
That's why Misler stresses the importance of transparency in AI-driven hiring.
Okay.
He believes we need to understand the criteria and data points that these systems use to make decisions.
So no more black box algorithms. We need to be able to see how the sausage is made, so to speak.
Exactly. Because if we don't understand how these decisions are being made, it's impossible to ensure fairness and equity in the hiring process.
This makes me think about something else. Misler talks about the importance of broadcasting your authentic self in an AI-driven world. It's not just about crafting the perfect resume anymore, is it?
It's about so much more than that.
Okay.
Misler believes that in a world where AI is constantly curating and filtering information, our unique voices and perspectives become even more valuable.
So it's not just about having the right skills, but also about being able to articulate who you are, what you stand for, what makes you different.
Exactly. And that's where his concept of Human 3.0 comes in.
Okay.
It's about moving beyond the resume and showcasing the full spectrum of your skills, experiences, and passions.
Human 3.0.
Yeah,
It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
it does, doesn't it?
But the more we unpack it, the more it feels like the opposite.
Right.
It's about holding on to what makes us uniquely human in a world becoming increasingly automated.
It's a powerful way of framing it.
Yeah.
It's about defining ourselves not just by what we do, but by who we are,
I like that.
what we value, and how we choose to contribute to the world.
And it sounds like that self-discovery process is more important than ever.
Definitely.
If AI can automate so many of the tasks we currently associate with work,
Yeah.
what does that mean for our sense of purpose and identity?
That's the big question, isn't it?
It is.
Misler argues that in an AI-driven world, knowing your why becomes crucial.
Your why.
Yeah, like your mission, your values, the driving force behind your work.
Okay.
It's crucial not just for career success, but for personal fulfillment.
So it's not just about future-proofing our careers.
No.
It's about future-proofing our sense of self.
Exactly. And Misler offers some really practical advice on how to do that.
Like what?
Well, he emphasizes the importance of continuous learning,
Okay.
becoming fluent in the language of AI, even if we're not all going to be coding algorithms.
You know, I've heard that before, learn to code. But I like how Misler frames it.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about becoming a programmer, but about understanding the fundamentals of how these technologies work.
Their capabilities and their limitations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But let's be real, not everyone has equal access to these opportunities,
That's true.
to these learning resources.
Yeah.
What happens to those who don't adapt? Misler doesn't sugarcoat it, does he?
He does not.
Okay.
He's actually quite candid about the potential for AI to exacerbate existing inequalities.
Interesting.
He argues that those who embrace these technologies, who master these new skills, will undoubtedly have a significant advantage.
In the job market and beyond.
For sure.
It's a bit of a wake-up call, isn't it?
Yeah,
Feels like we're standing at this crossroads.
I agree.
And the choices we make today will have a ripple effect for years to come.
It's true, but it's not a reason to panic.
Okay.
It's a call to action.
I like that.
Misler lays out a clear path forward,
What is it?
and it starts with each of us taking responsibility for our own futures.
Okay.
Define your purpose, cultivate your unique skills, become a lifelong learner, and don't be afraid to share your voice with the world.
I love that. It's a message of empowerment even in the face of uncertainty.
Right.
We're not just passive bystanders in this technological revolution.
That's really not.
We have the power to shape our own destinies. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of AI, the future of work, and what it means to be human in the age of automation, I have one final question for you, our listener. What one step will you take today to start building your own human 3.0 future?
That's a great question.
It is.
It's a question worth pondering.
Yeah.
The future is unwritten, and the choices we make today will determine what that future looks like.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
Okay.
We hope this conversation has sparked some new ideas and maybe even a little bit of that get up and go energy to start building the skills and mindsets you'll need to thrive in this brave new world.
I hope so too.
Until next time, keep learning, keep creating, and keep those AI anxieties in check.